DDG is back on the bull. So we talked about last time what was been going on. Haley put out the restraining order. He had to basically have
Halle.
Halle put out the restraining order. She had her supervised visits and things of that nature. And then DDG files his own paperwork.
He filed so that she wouldn't be able to take him out of the country, and also for him to get custody, because apparently he's saying that she's unstable mentally, and that he's also accusing her of stealing his gun, and he's saying that like she's creating an environment that's not safe for the baby.
Didn't he also say like he found her with the gun and she was like crying and like upset and hysterical or whatever?
I don't know about that.
Okay, that's what I saw in one of the reports I was reading.
saw the texts, just him asking her to bring it back.
Mm-hmm. So essentially he's trying to play her as, or portray her as, a unstable individual, someone who is suicidal, potentially made
someone who's dangerous
to herself and others.
Yeah,
that's essentially what he's trying to paint out to, and it's very convenient the way that the time that he's doing it, because like I said, she's about to head out to Italy and
to do a movie with the dude from the first season of Bridgerton, the light skinned dude. So,
and it just seems really convenient, because if this was the case, and we're going to get into what the judge and stuff ruled in just a moment, but if this was the case, why are we just hearing about it now? Because she put hers out last month.
Yeah, it was a while ago that she put hers out. We've been dragging him for mad long. He went to Streamer University before he decided to fight his custody battle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if this woman is this unstable individual, why did you go to Streamer University and have her around your kid this entire time? Mm-hmm. Like, that should have been the priority, no?
Yes.
This is why.
But we know that DDG is not going to prioritize his actual child. That's not his behavior. Mm-hmm. All he's prioritizing is making her look bad and making himself look better so that he can continue to make the money he's making.
Yeah, I saw like this one clip that this girl put on TikTok, and I guess she was trying to imply like she has legal, expertise, or she understands a law, court, or whatever in a particular way. And she was like, "Oh, well, this could be bad for Haley, because if you portray that the child may be in danger in any kind of way, that's that's never a good look, because the priority of the court is to make sure they protect the well-being of the child." What y'all got to understand is that mental health stuff, that's about as easy to clean up as anything. All you got to do is call a doctor.
Which is exactly what she did. And she put out a statement. She said, "I've been very vocal about my anxiety, depression, and previous thoughts of suicide. Without waiving the psychotherapist patient privilege and physician patient privilege, I have reached out to my doctor and received treatment to address the issues. I have been and remain 100% available and capable as a parent to our son Halo."
Yeah, like
and that's her. That's it.
That's the easiest thing that she could have did. That's why I'm telling you, like, this has nothing to do with anything that he's painting in reality. Everything about this is he is upset that she gets the better end of the stick with everything that's going on.
She was always going to get the better end of the stick because she was the better human being in the relationship, you piece of shit, nigga. She literally came from Disney. Like, fucking, like, what are you talking about? Who did you think was going to win? Are you delusional? This is what happens when good girls like hood niggas.
Yeah.
If y'all split up, she will always win because you still a hood nigga. You're still not smart.
But it's the worst thing about him is that he portrays to be one. He's not really the hood nigga per se.
Yeah, but like to her,
he's
like,
more of a safer version of that.
She can't be with an actual hood nigga. Like she can't be with like a.
He a brother in the hood.
Who's a hood nigga? G Herbo.
Yeah.
Imagine
Blueface.
Oh no.
His man's Blueface.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's just like it's kind of apparent, and it's sad like seeing.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, you do?
I just think I don't know what DDG thought this was gonna do. Mm-hmm. There's like, of course, there's gonna be a handful of dumb bitches that are like, "See, I told you I'm on black. You bitches are dumb." But generally, it's like seeing those texts of her being suicidal is just sad. Like, you just feel for her, and I'm just like, I can't even imagine what it's like being in her shoes, being pregnant. Your nigga's cheating on you. You going through postpartum. She talked about that after giving birth to Halo, that she went through postpartum depression. And then this nigga gonna put out texts when you crashing out are like, which is justifiably so.
Yeah. And some of the texts were before the baby was born, while she was pregnant, and then some of them were like, I think like 3 months ago were some of the earliest messages that he posted. And like the thing is, I'm seeing a lot of these like guys supporting him, you know, academics and his pages are supporting him, all this other stuff. And I see a lot of these young brothers trying to say she's crazy and all this. And I can just tell y'all never had a real lover. Like if y'all ain't never fucked on a real lover and she didn't hit you with a text message saying like, oh, I'm about to kill myself because of the way you acting, you ain't been really doing nothing. Like you ain't really him. I'm just being honest. Like
I ain't never been with him.
Well, then most definitely you ain't no real. Maybe you ain't no real lover girl like that. Honestly,
like killing myself. Are you fucking?
Yeah, you ain't never took it there.
No,
I didn't have some ones that took it there. Like that. None ones be the crazy. And honestly, kind of gives you a little energy. You like, oh, you had to do that for me? Oh, come on, I'm about to pull up. I'm about to be there. Don't put the knife down, baby.
You like toxic shit?
Like, put the knife down, baby. When I was younger, I did. I was like, put the knife down, baby. I'm pull up. Don't do that. No, you ain't got to send a picture of it. It's okay. Wipe that red stuff off of it. I know it's not blood. That's just ketchup. But I'm going to pull up. I'm going to be there. Oh, man, getting the cry. Oh, my goodness. Niggas getting when you got the cry message where she's like crying on your voicemail.
I've left
telling you to come home. Like, oh, my
I've
goodness.
left the crying voicemail.
Y'all ain't never really had no real lover girl.
In middle school, though.
No, I'm talking about she 19 on your phone going crying hard.
I would rather send, you know what?
I'm just saying, man. I didn't have some ones that was willing to cash out, not cash out, but check out about me.
1920. I'm not sending you voicemails of me crying whatsoever. You gonna catch me outside and you gonna be like, Farrah, is that? Yeah. This is me.
Nah. When she really about it, she gonna send you like scars. She gonna send you pictures of the scars. Like that's when she really.
The women that you were dealing with are mentally unstable.
Yeah, but like sometimes it get there. Sometimes
like no man has ever made me contemplate hurting myself. Not once in my life.
Like when you really like bring the passion level like I bring, it just, it opens up a different side, and they just feel like without that, they're not even whole anymore. And so that's why they want to check out. And, you just got to be there to make sure that they don't. You got to hold it down, man. They get into the drunk. Oh, don't get the drunken benders. You can come in, it's like 3 or 4 bottles. I'm like, you did this yourself? Girl, you only like 125 pounds. Like, where you put all this alcohol?
What was you doing?
It wasn't me doing it. She did it. I just pulled up.
No, it was your fault.
No, it wasn't my fault, man.
What were you doing?
It was just time to move on, and she just wasn't ready for that experience.
He done told me some stories before that, like, definitely I would probably drink a whole bottle of tequila to the face if I went through what he was putting these bitches through when he was in college.
That's not.
For sure.
I was all above board, man.
Imagine you pull up to your boyfriend's bedroom, his roommate is in the bed with him. I'd crash out too.
Well, it was a girl, so make sure you clarify that the girl.
His female roommate was in the bed with him. Both of y'all are dying.
I mean,
I don't know.
It just happens when you know.
That's a story that I go back to all the time because, like, I want to talk to her.
Nah, you don't want to talk to her.
Because she should have, like, blacked out. Like, she should have been arrested. We wasn't in the bed
together, though. Like, we wasn't, like, underneath the covers.
It doesn't matter.
We were just laying on the bed
because
together.
She lives here.
No, what was funnier was
why is she not in her bed?
No, what was even funnier was, like, she sat at the end of the bed when she came in the room.
Yeah, she was so pussy. So pussy. I would have literally gotten vegetable oil out of the kitchen, poured it on, lit a match. Flames.
This wouldn't have called. I wouldn't have done anything. Nothing would have been a success out of that. That just would have ruined a nice place.
Your nice place.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Yeah, no need for that.
No, not at all.
I need that. Revenge?
Not all.
Immediately, I need that.
This is what happened. You got to watch out when you into the lover girls. They do come out with that left eye. Like sometimes you get at least a left eye. Lopez. And I think.
Now I do adhere to that ministry.
See, look at that.
I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to destroy your shit.
The ones, like I said, the ones you're going to have the best time with are the ones that's going to give you that. I'm crashing out. I got the needle and I'm about to overdose. Like right now. Like those are the ones that when you get that call.
Nigga, needle?
Yeah, they pulling everything out. They got the pills, all of that. You
was fucking with white girls, because what do you mean needle?
They got the pills going. They got
Black
all the
women
pills.
Don't have needles in the college dorms.
I'm on my third one.
Third what?
My third bean. If I take one more, I know I'm going OD. You need to come here now. Let's happen. I need you now, or I'm dying. And I got a note right here that say it's your fault.
I ain't never had that type of dick in my life.
You had me. What you say? What you trying to say?
I'm saying nothing that's gonna make me feel like I want to die if I don't have you right now.
That's kind of how I used to put them on them though. Like that's just how I was back in that time. Also, like I didn't want you around if you wasn't at that point in my life. I didn't want you around if you wasn't like that. I wanted someone who was like, you gonna really show me something tangible that you want to be.
You literally showed up to the health center to go pick bitches up.
It wasn't a health center, but it was like, outside of where they went to
the counselors.
Yeah, it was outside of there.
You are a predator.
Nah, it was just coincidence.
You are a predator on the level of R. Kelly.
No, it was definitely a coincidence. It
was
like 2 or 3.
Because this is a pattern.
No, it was like 2 or 3.
Am I mentally unstable?
You think that's what your reflection of this now?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I feel like I might be a little bit wonky.
No.
Because you decided to marry me. What's wrong with me, y'all? Leave it down in the comments. What's wrong with me?
I don't think you want to give them that free reign. All right, but
because I can't be normal if you married me.
You got your little wild side too. You're just not the same kind of lover girl. You'll kill me and then do the time for it.
Yes,
that's cool too. I'm cool with that too. That's like the evolution of what I was behind. Like first she was gonna crash out and kill herself. Now she gonna kill me.
And then I'm gonna get the biggest, finest stud in the jail, and I'm gonna be her bitch.
Like you see what women can just say? Like just imagine the dude say, "Oh, I'm gonna go in there and get turned out by a nigga." Like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the biggest, meatiest.
I'm bending
dick.
over. Niggas bending me up. I'm like what? Nigga, no, that's not
folding
cool.
me like a lawn chair.
Shit's not cool, yo. That shit is not cool.
Yeah, I'm getting folded like a lawn chair if I ever go to prison for sure.
All right, that's why we took the DDG topic to a crazy place.
I forgot we was talking about DDG.
I know, but I mean, I wanted to let these boys know that they ain't about the lover girls. That's all.
There's also been, going back to the whole DDG thing, there's also been claims that the judge denied the motion that DDG filed.
Yeah, TMZ reported that today.
Okay, so that's true. Because, finally, when TMZ reports it, they usually don't do lies, even though they're very salacious, but, like, they do kind of.
Yeah, so she can go, but the judge could, if something more evidence presents itself, could tell her she has to come back. So more than likely that probably won't happen. The Disney
So the evidence that I know y'all don't know how to use your brains properly, but this is what we're getting from what the judge is saying. So the evidence that is presented to the judge that we are not seeing has led the judge to side basically with Haley.
Yeah, I mean his claims were like
Halle. Letting her go out of the country with her son because she is not a danger to her son. And then her son is in better hands with his goddamn mother.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much
That is
out.
what the judge is saying.
Yeah.